Okay, so listeners, buckle up, because today we are diving into something a little bit different.
Ooh, color me intrigued.
We asked you for some song lyrics, lyrics that felt, personal.
Deeply personal, even.
Exactly. And, well, you delivered. Today's deep dive, we're tackling a song called Fragments of Yesterday.
Even the title sounds heavy.
Right. And it's described as a sentimental ballad.
Oh, we're in for a ride, folks.
Now, we're not therapists or anything, but music, especially lyrics, they can be like these emotional time capsules.
They really can, like a snapshot of someone's heart and mind at a given moment.
And who knows, maybe by dissecting these fragments of yesterday, we'll discover something about ourselves along the way.
Always a possibility when you're dealing with powerful art.
Let's jump right in. Verse 1, it starts with the speaker waking up but not feeling refreshed, more like their thoughts have, evaporated.
Ooh, I hate when that happens.
Right, and then it's like, bam, these images hit you.
Yeah.
Broken mirrors, forgotten names.
Whoa, hold on. Those are strong.
Right. It's not just waking up groggy, it's like a shattered sense of self, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Like, how do you even begin to piece yourself back together when the reflections you see are all broken? And it's not just the present, it's like the past is messing with them too.
Yeah, exactly. This feeling of being unmoored, it connects so strongly to the song title, Fragments of Yesterday.
Past, present, all jumbled up.
And then there's this line, pieces of a past I can't replay. Like this yearning for something lost.
Haunting, isn't it? Almost like they're trapped in these fragments, unable to let go or move on.
And that's where we hit the chorus. It's simple but powerful. Living in fragments of yesterday. This repetition just drills it home.
You feel that sense of being stuck, right? Like you're wading through these pieces of the past but can't escape them.
It's so visceral. And then comes the line, the truth slips through my hands, fades to gray. What is this truth? Is it about their past, their identity, or maybe even like the meaning of everything?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's a question we all grapple with at some point in our lives.
It's like those moments where you're searching for answers, for clarity, but everything feels elusive.
Exactly. You're reaching out, but the truth, it just slips away.
And the speaker, they try to write it all down, but it's never enough. It's like they're desperately trying to capture something that's intangible, but the words fail them.
Writing can be a powerful tool for processing emotions and making sense of the world. But sometimes, even words aren't enough to fully capture the complexity of our experiences.
So true. And then we move on to the second verse. Things that get even more complicated when the speaker says, pictures on the wall, they tell me who I am. It's like they're searching for their identity in these external images, looking for validation from the outside world.
That's interesting. Relying on external sources to define ourselves. I think a lot of people can relate to that, especially in this age of social media. We're constantly bombarded with images and messages about who we should be.
Yeah, definitely. But then there's this twist. But the faces blur like a fading photograph. Even those external anchors are unreliable, subject to the erosion of time and memory.
It makes you question everything, right? Are these memories even accurate? Is the speaker a reliable narrator?
It's like we're getting a glimpse into a mind that's struggling to make sense of its own past. And then comes this line that just sends chills down my spine. Who's the stranger hiding in my mind? This is more than just forgetting a name. This is an internal struggle, like a part of themselves is hidden or unknown, even to them.
It suggests a profound disconnect, a sense of alienation from oneself. Like, who are you if you can't even recognize the thoughts and feelings inside your own head?
Deep stuff. And the song doesn't let up. In the bridge, there's this desperate attempt to understand, to make sense of it all. The speaker talks about drawing lines, tracing scars. It's like you're trying to map out their pain, their history, to find some kind of meaning in the chaos.
You can feel the struggle, the effort to put the pieces together. But then comes this line, but each new step just pulls me farther. It's like a cruel paradox. The more they try to understand, the more lost they become.
It's like walking through a maze blindfolded, each step taking you further from the exit.
It really highlights the cyclical nature of trauma and the difficulty of healing from past wounds. You're trapped in this loop, constantly searching for answers, but never quite reaching them.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff. And then we're back to that chorus, those feelings of being trapped, lost, and alone. It all culminates in this gut-wrenching image, losing love within this labyrinth of memories.
There's this deep sense of loss, not just of love, but of self, of truth, of everything that once held meaning.
It's heartbreaking. And those final lines, how can I trust what I can't hold? They sum up the entire song, don't they? It's not just about trusting memories, it's about trusting anything at all, including your own feelings.
It's a profound statement about the fragility of memory, the elusiveness of truth, and the challenge of finding meaning in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain.
This song, it stays with you, and it makes you think. We talk about fragments in terms of memories, but what if these fragments are something more? What if they're pieces of relationships, lost dreams, or even parts of the speaker's identity that have been broken off and scattered?
It's an intriguing thought. What if our past is not just a collection of memories, but a mosaic of experiences, relationships, and choices that have shaped who we are? And what happens when those pieces are lost, forgotten, or distorted?
It really makes you wonder, what fragments do you carry with you, listeners? And how are those pieces shaping the person you are today? That's something to think about, isn't it?
It sure is. Something to ponder.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, folks. We'll be back with another one soon.
Until then, keep those lyrics coming.
And keep exploring those fragments of yesterday. You never know what you might find.
You never know indeed.
See ya.
Bye.